Hi, welcome back to the garden. We got our first freeze earlier this week, so let's check out the bloodbath. Okay, get over the black beans. Like, these aren't completely dead, but I think they're mostly dead. But we've got the bean pods themselves actually look like they're okay, even though a lot of this died off in the freeze. Now, the original plan was to leave these pods and let them dry, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to pull them off the vine and harvest all of that. So eggplants also pretty much all died except for the fruit, and it looks like we've got a few leaves at the bottom that survived. Oh, another piece of fruit up there. Now, these eggplants we didn't actually plant. We just cut off the old eggplants and more grew up that we weren't planning on. Over here, we think this is a mango tree. Looks like the top died. That's a little questionable. We'll just kind of see how this thing does. Over at the jute, or soy, this was pretty much already dead to begin with. So, I mean, we've got seed pods here and over there. And those are supposed to dry out on the vine anyways, but Now over here at the, what were these? Laboyo chilies, sorry, couldn't think. Obviously we've got a huge amount of dead vegetation, but we've also got some that's alive. And yes, I really need to harvest these and was too lazy to. If you look down there, that's definitely still alive, even though that isn't. Go over to the Thai chilies. Also, obviously not fully harvested. Some of these peppers actually look slightly dead. Lots of dead vegetation, lots of dead vegetation, lots of dead vegetation. But we also have a little bit alive. So some of this made it through the freeze. Like down there, that's definitely alive. Though that pepper also looked like it was eaten by a bird. Oh yeah, a huge number of birds eating my peppers. On the other hand, I have a huge number of peppers, so it all works out. Over here, we've got more chili laboyos, but these are closer to the house, which is producing heat. So we do have a lot of dead vegetation on this, but if you look down there, we've also got a lot more still alive. And tomatoes, these are the volunteer cherry tomatoes, and as you can see, those pretty much just died off. The fruits are probably okay, but I don't really like cherry tomato fruits, so we're just going to let those continue dying. And the most important thing out here that we actually want to survive was the calamansi tree. And it survived. Now, this one, we put a bucket of water down there just to kind of sort of be heat. It's just going to be a pile of thermal energy because there's so much mass. And then we wrap the top of this in a mixture of wool blankets and fleece blankets and tied a paracord all the way around that in loops. And then took it down the next morning once it heated up. And this seems to have been okay. Granted, we've got a little bit of purple foliage. I'm not sure why. And I mean, it doesn't look happy, but it's still alive. It didn't all die off like last year's foliage did. Okay, and now for the chickens. Snowball, can you sit down? You're blocking the camera. One of the hens is making an escape. If you'll excuse Snowball, hop down. I gotta go get her. Before I have multiple hens making escapes. Okay, everybody back in here. Come on. You two, come on. You're in the wrong place. Turn around. Come on. Come on. There you go. Yeah, you're molting, huh? Hi, girl. Yeah, hopefully that'll be done soon. Get your new feathers. Hey, Snowball. Almost forgot. The Swiss chard has been continuing to grow mostly indoors, and I'm just letting it out for a couple hours a day to kind of get used to the sunlight and the warmth and really in this case cold, now that it's starting to get bigger. So this was out for about 3 hours yesterday. Today I'm going to leave it out till probably 5 o'clock. It'll be indoors for Shabbat, and then I don't know, might spend all of Sunday out here.